What is going on, fellow duelists? This past weekend I went to my second locals and we did horrible. I went 2-2-1. It was 5-round locals, so I won twice, lost twice, and drew once. My rounds were branded, trap tricks, full wonderies, trap tricks, and full wonderies. You can decide, or you can tell me what you think I won and lost. But I wasn't feeling that great as well that day, so I'll give one of my games saying that I just wasn't feeling good and I misplayed a lot. But this is an updated and revised deck list. I was playing a 45 card deck list and now it's down to 40. What we're trying to do is get ready for bigger events. I know here in Vegas there's going to be a regional on April 8th. I won't be able to make that, but on the 23rd, there's a remote duels regional, I believe. So that's what I'm trying to actually aim towards of entering and hopefully topping. But before we can do that, we need to make this deck perfect. My son agrees, if you can hear him cooing, talking to me right now. And that's what we're doing. So let's get into the deck list. If you have any suggestions, please let me know. Oh, and before we do that, like, comment, and subscribe. Guys, you commenting, liking my videos it makes me so ecstatic, and it helps my channel out a lot. I'm such a small channel, but you guys make every video worth it, I guess. Every time someone new views my video, or every time I get a new subscriber, I'm just so ecstatic. And I'm just trying to grow, and you guys are making it possible, and thank you for all that. But let's get into it. Alright guys, so getting into the deck list, there are some changes. So starting it off, we have our little Scareclaw package here. Oh, sorry, Cashier package. We have 2 Fenrir and 1 Scareclaw Cashier. I was playing 2 Scareclaw Cashier, and the reason for that was because I was playing a bigger deck. I was playing 45 card deck. It was good to see it sometimes where I could just start my Scareclaw plays that way. But adding Fenrir was just better because I would have to make Baron using Scareclaw Kashtira. But now if I have Fenrir in my hand, special summon Fenrir, go into my punk stuff, I could make Baron way earlier. So that's the reason why I play 2 Fenrir and 1 Scareclaw Kashtira now instead of the 2. But yeah, that's why. Also, that's pretty cracked. You could just go like, you know, summon Fenrir, make Baron in the standby phase, bring Fenrir back out, and put Baron back in the extra deck. Like, that's crazy. But yeah, so that's the little Cashier package I play. Now for my punk stuff, I play 3 Xiamen still. I think this is the best punk I have. It's also Ash bait. All my punks are Ash bait, like I said in the last video, but this is the best one because it gives me any other punk card that I need. Going into 2 Foxy Tune. I was playing it at 3. Sometimes I don't need the 3 since I'm playing the Scareclaw and punk stuff, so 2 is perfect for me. I never saw less than I used to. I never saw more than I used to. This is just a perfect number for me, is the 2. 2 Deer Notes still. Deer Note's crazy. I think, like, people will say they don't want to see it in their hand. I love seeing Deer Note in my hand because the way my deck works is I always want to start off with a special summon. I never want a normal summon. I always want to save my normal summon. So I'll either find a way, I'll either E-Telly or Deer Note or Foxy Tunes punk onto the field. That's what I want to do. That's my goal, is initially always special summon. So Deer Note helps me with that. Going into my 1-ofs, Ogre searches me punk cards that aren't level 8s. Madam Spider gets me the Dangerous Gabu that I play in here. I don't play the other trap. This gets me Jam Extreme Sessions, Wagon, crazy. And then Shirakuzai for the fusion combo. The Dangerous Gabu, I don't play the other trap. I don't really need to. Dangerous Gabu is sick. Negate, even if I don't have a punk. Sometimes I'll be like, oh, Dangerous Gabu to negate, and they're like, oh, well, you don't have a punk. No, I don't need a punk to negate. If I do have a punk, though, I gain life points equal to your attack, so Dangerous Gabu is crazy. It's basically Imperm. Jam Extreme Sessions lets me draw up to twice per turn every time I burn my own life, and I'm always burning my own life. And then, you know, the honorary punk cards is the 3 emergency teleport. This is like the main starter of the deck. It doesn't have to be, but like if you see it, like it's crazy. Going into the Scareclaw stuff, I do have 2 Rykart. People want to play this at 3. Oh, you gotta max out Rykart. I don't need to, because since I'm playing the punk stuff, I'd rather see a regular Scareclaw than Rykart. Only because Scareclaw, go into Lightheart, grab Perimeter Planet, then get Rykart effect. If it's not that great of a combo if you're starting off with Rykart, right? So if you go Rykart, Scareclaw, go into Lightheart, Perimeter Planet, you add a smaller one, like it's an awkward start. So that's why I only play 2, because I'd rather search him than draw him. Going into the smaller ones, we have the 3 Acro, top border, no border, love it. Sorry if my camera's moving a lot. But yeah, Acro, crazy. I think he's the best one. Gives it try hard and attack boost. And then we have the 3 Astra. Gives it multiple attacks. I think it's crazy. I went for a game today. I like him and Acro are the best ones that I want to see, because I just need, if I'm not ending on Psychic and Punisher, and I need to end on Tryhard, like those are the ones I'm equipping. Balone comes up sometimes, like if I need to do piercing. This deck pops so much, like it's crazy. Like Baron pops, the field spell pops, like it doesn't, and like man, you guys don't know the sauce yet. Perimeter Planet searches me a Scareclaw, which searches Scareclaw Cashier. So if I needed to get Scareclaw Cashier, I can. Also subtracts attack and defense by 100 for every defense position monster, and it's a pop on my turn. Crazy, and it's a nice looking card as well. This is usually a 2 of, a rival. I'm playing it as a 1 of, because like I said, for Rykart, I'd rather search it than draw it. And I don't care if it gets negated, as long as it's in my graveyard. If they're like, oh, Monster Reborn, negate, okay, I got Destruction Protection in my graveyard, so I don't care. I still got all the other punk stuff to help me get to Tryhard if that's the case. And let me just adjust my camera real quick, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry if I'm ranting. Scareclaw Splash. This is sick. It's an awkward negate, because you gotta like flip it up, target your monster, and then you can activate the negate later. So let's say they do something, you chain to target your monster so they get attack and defense position. They do something else, then you can negate. But it's not like a flip up negate. And then for my non-engine cards, that I don't know why I put my cards over here. It's a kind of a throwing me off. For my non-engine cards, for my hand traps, I played 2 Ash, right? Best hand trap, 2 Nib. No one's playing into Nib, so I might change this out for like evenly match, or just like board breakers like Dark Ruler no more. 2 Infinite Impermanence, because I like my negates. I got the Splash, the Dangerous Baboon. That makes 4 negates just in my deck. And then Ghost Ogre, that's searchable off of Jam Dragon Drive. So that's good. Now going into my extra deck, we have the 1 Rising card for the plays to get into, you know, Jam Dragon Drive, and another one to go into Amazing Dragon or into Psychic and Punisher. We got Baron de Fleur. Awesome. Now that I have 2 Fenrirs in my deck, this is so easy to get to, which is amazing, because I don't want to get nibbed or something. If I know I'm gonna go full combo and I have Fenrir in my hand, I'm gonna make this for sure as soon as possible. Which is 2 summons if I have Fenrir. Psychic and Punisher, this is legit MVP of my deck, because no one knows how to get over it, or they're not maining the kaijus. So yeah, like this card is crazy. And then we have the 2 Amazing Dragons for the bounce. The quick synchro with Shirakuzai on your opponent's turn is crazy. Just bounce up to the level 3 monsters I control or in the graveyard. And then we got the 2 Jam Dragon Drives, standard. Then we got the one Shen Shen. So this might look weird to Shen Shen, but he's kind of like easy to get into as long as I have 1 punk and 2 Scare Claw monsters. Pretty easy to get to. I don't know how relevant he is yet. I just wanted to test with him. Never came up in the local. Oh, my son's agreeing with me. He never came up in the local, but I want to keep him in here just in case. I want to test with him a little bit more. Let me know if I should replace him and what I should replace him with. Going into the links, we have the 3 Lightheart. This actually gets stopped a lot, or they'll like negate it, or they'll ash it, or something. This, I'm gonna let you guys know right now. Don't ash this. That's the wrong card to ash. Then we got the 3 Tryhard. Tryhard's pretty cool. He's not as good as Psychic End Punisher, which I would say Psychic End Punisher is the main boss monster of my deck. But once I have, you know, Psychic End and Tryhard, like, bruh, come on. And then access code to go for game. Yeah, and that's the quick deck list. Sorry if I was going fast. Let me know if you guys want me to explain more in detail my choices. Let me know if you want to see some test hands. Thank you for watching my videos. Like I said in the beginning, peace.